Wagons roll. Hope he's got enough room without me moving. No, nowhere to move. Yes, onwards. Whoops, he went down that dip a bit with caravan, but all okay. Oh, that was a bit of a sharp break.
Hi.
We're at Mount Elizabeth Station, and this is supposed to be halfway along the Gibb River Road now.
Yep, halfway.
And we're supposed to have done the worst part, the first bit.
I'll overlay a little map for you now, and you can see where we've come from Kununurra and the various stops that we've made along the route getting to Mount Elizabeth Station. But the really surprising thing about this trip so far is that Jill is enjoying it. Aren't you, Jill?
I am enjoying it, surprisingly.
Yeah, surprisingly.
It's lovely. Some of these places are like little pockets of paradise in the middle of nowhere.
And you quite enjoy sitting in the car, in the Ram, and watching the scenery change and the countryside change as we
go
move
through the rivers.
Yeah, river crossings, oh my goodness, yeah. We've enjoyed those. So we're off tomorrow, and we're going to Manning Gorge. And then after that, I'm not sure where we're going.
So just carry on down the Gibb River Road.
Just carry on down the Gibb River Road. So hopefully you're enjoying the first two parts of this series, and hopefully you'll enjoy this third part when we actually finally get it edited and finished. Catch you later.
Bye.
So good morning, this is one of our regular morning routines, checking the lights. One of the advantages of the Ram is that it does this automatically. There's a switch in the center console. You just do trailer lights check, and that's it. It does it all for you. And Jill stands here and checks everything is working.
And now this morning you're doing it.
And then that's it. Good to go. Fuel stop at Mount Elizabeth Station. This is going to be $2.90 a litre. But when you need fuel, you need fuel. So this is something we do on a regular basis. We'll stop every 35, 40, 45 minutes and do a damage assessment, or hopefully no damage assessment. Go and see what Jill has discovered in our caravan. Hopefully, and almost certainly, nothing. It's a good idea to stop regularly because you never know what's going to happen, as we found out with our bathroom door. So this is Mount Barnet Roadhouse, and it says there we're now in the Shire of Derby in West Kimberley. I don't think I'll bother sticking our registration plate up on here. But yeah, Mount Barnet Roadhouse. So this is the Manning Gorge River. And looks can be deceptive because Jill is not going in the Manning Gorge River. And in fact, sadly, I'm not going on the Manning Gorge River and Gorge Walk hike because my knee is playing up. It's an old injury. It occasionally flares up, and it decided to flare up yesterday, so I'm not going either. So it's just Colin and Bridget. So these are the Manning River crossing boats. The theory is that you put all your worldly goods that you're taking with you in this little boat and you paddle across with it. Right, off they go. I wish I was going with them, but bye. I wish I was going with them, but yeah, experience has taught me that when I get a knee flare up, it's best to just rest it. This lovely sound is my tyre pressure monitor telling me I've got a puncture on the tyre, right rear tyre, or driver's side rear tyre, in the caravan, and it's not lying. if you have a look, hopefully you can see that the tyre is going down. Bugger! We've gone all this way without a puncture, and I get a puncture coming out of the Manning River campground. Alright, tyre changing time. So this is a real test of these Boss stabiliser legs. They're supposed to take the weight of the caravan and you're supposed to be able to jack it up. So we will find out. Well, at this stage we can't actually find where the puncture is. There's definitely a puncture in there, but we can't find where it is at this point in time. This, we're very lucky, is over the range tyre repairs, which just happens to be 15 kilometres west of where the puncture happened. So we're going to get the tyre repaired. Well, that was epic. It was actually a trip that I never in my lifetime expected to do. But we did it. There was a few ups and downs. The tyre being one of them, and the bathroom door being another, and Colin had a few issues to deal with, but in general terms it was a fantastic, epic trip. Jill, what did you think?
Well, I'm the one who didn't really want to go on the trip, but I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I feel like perhaps it helped because we had the ram towing, and I felt safe with the caravan as well. So that's a great.
So you enjoyed it? I just want to capture that for the video again. You enjoyed it on the Gibb River Road?
I enjoyed it.
On the Gibb River Road?
On the Gibb River Road, because I felt safe on the road, even though it was all broken up and corrugated.
And my goodness, there were some shocking sections. Colin, what did you think?
It was an epic, fantastic journey. Never thought I'd actually take my entire house along a track, a road that was as remote as the Gibb River Road. It tested a lot of things. Yes, it's got a reputation for having things fail. And
The caravan killer, they call it, don't they?
Caravan killer, but hey, it didn't really kill the caravan. Yes, we had a few little ups and downs, but in all, our home came out relatively unscathed.
Yeah, the point that Colin's making is that we both live in our caravans full time. And so these are our homes. This is not something that we just take away for a couple of months break. These are our homes. And so we wanted to be absolutely sure that our homes would not be destroyed on the Gibb River Road. And they weren't.
Felt safe.
Bridgie, what did you think?
Oh, I loved it. I especially liked the water and the gorges, anywhere where there was water, and the scenery was amazing. By the end I was a little bit over the dust, but otherwise it was great.
So the mountain trail, we were taking two full width 22 foot, internally 22 foot caravans on the notorious caravan killer Gibb River Road. So how do we think the mountain trails stood up to it, Colin?
I think they stood up really well, you know, considering the size of the units, the weight of the units, the amount of water and so forth we had on board and the food. We budgeted for a 3-week trip. We did that in a little under half, but it was a test, a real test.
I thought the mountain trails were fantastic actually. I thought they stood up to the harsh conditions extremely well. Particularly, it's easy for me to say that now when we think of some of the people we met on the way who had all sorts of issues with their caravans, and we didn't. We had minimal issues. So I thought the mountain trails were a fantastic investment for a trip like this. Not that we actually invested in them with the intention of doing a trip like this. So yeah, so Nick and Heidi and the team at Mountain Trail, thank you. You've built a really robust caravan, and it's worked really well for us.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.